Okay, so if you're receiving this video, that probably means that we just ended our 15-minute call with one another, and I have probably asked you for a little bit of homework, and I want to make it as easy as possible for you to deliver on that. So what we're doing is writing out your unfair advantage. And don't worry, you're not alone. I'm going to help you through it, and we're going to utilize the MIC method, which is meditation, ideation, and creation method. So, before we actually open up that meditation, I want you to understand what the unfair advantage even is. So, in essence, an unfair advantage is what makes you you. It is something that is completely unique to you. It is something that gives you an advantage over others in a way that's almost even unfair because no one on the planet Earth has all of these capabilities or attributes. So this might be something that is built and developed from the experiences that you have, which are completely unique. Or it might be things that are innate to you, things that you always have embodied. And it could be a blend of both of those things. And it usually is. Because the unfair advantage goes over 5 different categories. So first, it's the unique skills that you embody. It is the talents that you have, that you were born with. It is your knowledge, the things you've learned. It is your character, the things that are idiosyncratic to your values, and it is your mentorship. People that you have come across in life, books that you may have read, mentors that you have worked with, whatever it is, people who have taken the time and invested into you to build you to be who you are today. So those are the categories, and I'll go a little bit more into each of them. But first, I want you to understand that the unfair advantage is the DNA of what makes you you. It is the pieces of the puzzle which built you. It is the DNA thread of your being self, of your identity, your roles you play in all of your relationships, whether that is spouse, parent, friend, teacher, leader, student. All of those things are relationships and roles. In essence, who you are is much deeper than that. But admittedly, we live in a physical world. So being able to know what your identity is, shape it without wearing a mask, just understanding, overstanding, understanding who it is you actually are. So hopefully that explanation makes a little bit of sense. And I hope you recognize that knowing this is going to help you in having the ability to selectively choose who to align with and who to let go of, which is a very, very, very valuable practice in our day-to-day life and our business life. So without further ado, let's go over the categories one more time. And I want you to go ahead and write on a piece of paper. Get out your pen, get out your pencil, get your piece of paper, and write it down. And now that we're going to revisit this after we do a brief meditation together. So leave 3 bullet points after every single one of these things. 3 to 5 bullet points. It's up to you. But we have 5 categories, and I want you to write at the top, my unfair advantage. And then you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got that? You got it. Perfect. Then you write at the top, unique skills, talents, knowledge, character, and mentorship. And you've left enough space for 3 to 5 things between each one of those things. And now that it's written down on the piece of paper, we're going to do a guided meditation. So put that pen, put that pencil down. We're going to do some box breathing together, and then with our eyes closed, I'm going to guide you through just a bit of a meditation, tapping into who you truly are. Ready? Perfect. Now, box breathing is whenever we envision breathing and having it shape a box. And that's going to shape the box because we're going to inhale for 4 counts, drawing the top line of the box. Hold for 4 counts, drawing this line that goes down. Exhale, drawing the parallel line to the top. And to close, we're going to hold another 4. So, here we go. Ready? Breathe in. And hold. Exhale. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. And hold. One silent. Okay. I'm going to shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Woo! I'm going to keep our eyes closed as we imagine what it is to fully embody our unfair advantage. Knowing this truth. No. What do you see? What do you look like? How do you sit? How do you speak? Envision yourself watching yourself from a third-party view, as if you're a stranger watching yourself meeting you for the very first time. Coming from a place of deep admiration. Coming from a place of real, pure, and true love. Now you watch as yourself introduces yourself. And it's very clear all of the things that make you, you. Coming from a place of empowerment, coming from a place of real grace, of truth. And now, as you take one last deep breath, tapping into the quantum, tapping into your power, we open the eyes, returning to our physical location, tapping into a deep inner state of presence and knowing. And with this space, we pick up the pen and we begin to write and ideate out all of our unique skills, talents, character, knowledge, and mentorship. And write it without thinking too hard. Write extra if necessary. This is our ideation phase. Go ahead and pause the video here and write it out. That was fast. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. You did it. Now that's your ideation. The next step is the best part, which I believe is the most powerful piece, and that's creation. So we ask of you to write out your unfair advantage so that you can go out and create in the world authentically, knowing your power without any mistake of who you actually are. The power and invitation of today's wisdom is to doubt your doubt. to stop trying to force anything, to exit the grave, which is believing to be who you think you are, and entering your eternal heaven, which is being who you really are. Hopefully this helped. I appreciate you. I love you. Because love is law and family is business. And if no one's told you today, you are deeply loved.